In the shadows of a world that is rapidly forgetting, some animals are running out of time. This is not a prediction. This is a countdown. Across the planet, in forgotten rivers, burning deserts, and shrinking forests, a handful of species now teeter on the edge of oblivion. Today, we deliver a verdict few scientists are willing to voice aloud. Which of these animals will vanish forever within a single human lifetime? No exaggeration, no comfort, only the truth. Ganges river shark. Deep in the muddy arteries of northern India swims a ghost in plain sight, the Ganges river shark. Evolved over millions of years to conquer fresh water, it is a living relic, a bull shark cousin that abandoned the ocean entirely. Fewer than 250 individuals are believed to remain. Most perish in silence, shredded by illegal gill nets or hooked and discarded without ever being recorded. These sharks are survivors. They can endure radiation-level pollution and near-freezing winters. What they cannot endure is the absence of protection across thousands of kilometers of river. Current trajectory: 70 to 84% probability of extinction within the next 50 years. An entire lineage of river sharks erased without a single headline. Addax, 4,000 kilometers west beneath a merciless Sahara sun, moves one of the most beautiful antelopes ever to walk the earth. The addax's coat is pure white, its horns twist like perfect sculptures, and fewer than 50 genetically pure individuals now survive in the wild. Civil war, oil drilling, and uncontrolled hunting delivered the death blow. Yet something remarkable is happening. In fortified reserves across North Africa and beyond, captive herds are exploding. Hundreds of calves are born each year. The first reintroductions into vast, predator-fenced sanctuaries have already begun. For perhaps the first time in this story, there is measurable hope. Extinction risk 20 to 50%. The desert may yet keep its crown jewel. Yangtze Giant Softshell Turtle. In the slow brown currents of East Asia survives a creature older than most mountains, the Yangtze Giant Softshell Turtle. 2 meters long, armor-plated, and older than the dinosaurs in evolutionary terms, it has outlived ice ages and asteroids. Today, only 2, possibly 3 individuals remain alive on the entire planet. One potential breeding male suffered catastrophic reproductive injury years ago. The only known female died in 2019 after a failed artificial insemination attempt. The last viable animals are separated by an international border and decades of political impasse. For more than 10 years, scientists have pleaded for permission to transport one turtle across that border for a single breeding attempt. Permission has never been granted. This is not habitat destruction. This is not poaching. This is bureaucracy extinguishing a lineage that began 200 million years ago. Probability of extinction in the wild, 98 to 100%. When the final Yangtze Giant Softshell draws its last breath, an entire branch of the tree of life will be severed forever. Javan rhino. On the western tip of Java, hidden inside a single national park, lives the rarest large mammal on Earth, the Javan rhinoceros. 70 individuals, no more. A decade ago, poachers infiltrated the park and slaughtered nearly half the population in a single season, sawing off horns made of nothing more than keratin. Since that massacre, an army of rangers has fought back with drones, infrared cameras, and round-the-clock patrols. Calves are being born again. Grainy trail cam footage show tiny rhinos stumbling after their mothers through the undergrowth. Each birth is a defiance of mathematics. Yet the forest shrinks, genetic diversity collapses. One disease, one volcanic eruption, one lapse in funding could end everything. The guards know it, the rhinos don't. Current trajectory, 50 to 70% chance of extinction within our lifetime. A species that once roamed from India to Indonesia now clings to a few thousand hectares of rainforest, and the clock is merciless. 4 species, 4 continents, 4 different threats. One common truth: none of these extinctions are inevitable. They are choices, conscious or negligent, made by nations, corporations, and individuals every single day. Science has given us the tools. Courage and political will are what remain in short supply. The Ganges river shark, the addax, the Yangtze Giant Softshell Turtle, and the Javan rhino are not yet gone. But soon, some of them will be. The question is no longer whether we possess the knowledge to save them. The question is whether we possess the will before the final heartbeat falls silent and the world becomes a quieter, poorer place forever.